going to start Clark the Shark. Hello, and we are going to start Clark the Shark today.
Miss Francine said hi.
In all the wide blue sea, in all the blue world, the top school of fish was Theodore Roosevelt Elementary. And of all the fish at Theodore Roosevelt, the biggest and the strongest was Clark the Shark.
Can you show the picture?
Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher, Miss Linky Dink. He loved to play upsy-downsy and spin-on-a-jig with his friends. Clark loved his life.
Show the picture, sweetie. There you go.
School is awesome, shouted Clark the Shark. Less shouting and more reading, said Miss Inky Dink. Lunch is sweet, yelled Clark the Shark. Mind your own lunch, said his best friend, Omar.
There's still more. Recess
rocks, jumped Clark the Shark. You're playing too rough, Clark. Charged the kids over.
Show the pictures.
And say more tomorrow.
We'll have more. We'll leave off there tomorrow.
Thank you, Addie. Good job. High five. So that was a fun book, Shark the Clark, that was a gift from to Bennett from Miss Ann and Miss Rhonda. We had Bennett's final wave goodbye drive-through preschool yesterday. Today I'll be heading back right after this for two graduations for our preschool fours. They'll drive up and we'll spend some time celebrating them as best as we are able in this time. Hope that you are well today as we continue times of devotion here to begin or ground our day. Today, Wednesday, May 20th, be invited to turn to John 16, the Gospel of John, chapter 16, a few verses here from Christ in our homes. Invites us for devotion. Sorrow will turn into joy is the heading that my Bible gives this little part of the text. Jesus said, a little while and you will no longer see me, and again a little while and you will see me. Then some of his disciples said to one another, what does he mean by saying to us, a little while and you will no longer see me, and again a little while and you will see me? And because I am going to the Father. They said, what does this mean? What does he mean by this, a little while? We do not know what he is talking about. Jesus knew that they wanted to ask him, so he said to them, are you discussing among yourselves what I meant when I said, a little while, and you will no longer see me, and again a little while, and you will see me? Very truly I tell you, you will weep and mourn, but the world will rejoice, and you will have pain, but your pain will turn into joy. When a woman is in labor, she has pain because her hour has come. But when her child is born, she no longer remembers the anguish because of the joy of having brought a human being into the world. So you have pain now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy from you. On that day you will ask nothing of me. Very truly I tell you, if you ask anything of the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Until now you have not asked for anything in my name. Ask, and you will receive, so that your joy may be complete. And then a devotion for this day, pain will turn to joy. An invitation to focus on verse 22. So you have pain now, but your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy from you. Jesus' disciples didn't comprehend his statement, a little while and you will no longer see me, and again a little while and you will see me. And we read that like 6 times here. I could certainly understand their confusion. Jesus is trying to encourage them as his departure nears by using the illustration of a woman in labor pains. The time of labor can be overwhelming. The pain can seem unbearable. The trauma of birth is real. Yet most of the time, the labor pain ends and the birth brings joy and hope. The prospect of Jesus' suffering, however little the disciples understood what was to come, surely seemed unbearable. The impending loss of their friend and teacher felt overwhelming. The trauma was real. Yet Jesus wanted his disciples to hold out for resurrection life. The in-between time might be marked by labor pains, but those would not last forever. Joy and hope would come. Their hearts and ours would rejoice. Then Jesus promises, no one will take your joy from you. An invitation to prayer together today. Jesus, help us trust in your promised joy, even when we experience pain and sorrow. Amen. And as this day unfolds before us, be invited to the prayer concern of women in labor this day. Friends, we'll continue blessings on the journey. We'll gather tomorrow again at 9 in devotion and for a little bit more of Clark the Shark. God bless you, my friends.